Yo, what is good YouTube? I'm Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the Under Armour SC303. Before we get started, if you all enjoy sneaker content just like this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the 303 features a herringbone traction pattern, and the traction actually features a dual rubber setup. And I don't know what it is about this traction. It's probably the combination of the actual traction pattern combined with the actual compound of the rubber, but this shoe has amazing traction. Whether I was playing on a clean court or dusty court, I didn't really have any problems. Even on the dustier courts, it would just pick up very little bit of dust for me, and I would just do a light wipe and I was good to go. You stop on a dime. I think honestly you stop a little too hard with the shoe, if that's even possible. Like, the traction is just really that nuts. I really couldn't believe it, but the rubber compound is just really tacky, and then the herringbone provides, exactly what we'd expect out of that herringbone traction pattern. So the traction on the 303 was honestly amazing. Moving on to the cushion setup, the SC303 features a full-length Micro G midsole, and in my opinion, I feel like this is the most firm Micro G I've ever felt that's been considered Micro G. I don't know what it is about it, but it just doesn't provide the same impact protection and the bounce that other Micro G shoes have. So in the heel, you do have a thicker midsole than in the forefoot. So in the heel, you do have a little bit more bounce than in the forefoot, but even then, I feel like the bounce is very minimal, especially in the forefoot. I feel like it's just pure responsiveness. You do have just a very minimal bounce. I was honestly expecting a lot more out of this cushion setup. The 3.0 line has always had really nice cushion for the most part, but the 303 just doesn't have that awesome impact protection. You do get a lot of court feel and responsiveness, which is great, but I prefer the 3.0 line to have more impact protection, and this just didn't have that. However, if you do like to be quick on your feet, this definitely has you covered because the responsiveness and the court feel on the shoe is awesome. The impact protection was the only thing that was lacking. So moving on to the materials, the 303 features a full synthetic leather upper, and the synthetic leather upper is actually pretty nice on this shoe. It's not stiff, it doesn't feel very plasticky, it's very soft, and it breaks in very nicely. And I don't know, it's probably just the way that they designed the shoe overall, but the materials lie very nicely on your foot, which is also really amazing because it gives you a nice and good one-to-one fit. The synthetic leather is pretty much wrapped all around the shoe. Even on the tongue, you have that same material, and on the inside, you do just have that regular mesh. So materials on the shoe are actually really nice. Moving on to the fit, I think that the 303 runs true to size. It is snug, so you may want to go up half size if you guys don't like super snug fits, but personally I thought it broke in perfectly fine. I'd say the biggest fault of the fit on the 303 is that the design of like the tongue area isn't the greatest. It's a half booty upper, but it comes at an angle, so it's actually really hard to slide like the first half of your foot into the shoe. But once you do and you just tie up the shoe, you guys are locked in and the fit is amazing. It gives you a really good one-to-one fit. There's like no dead space up in the toe box area, which is really nice. So yeah, fit in the shoe is awesome. So moving on to the support, I thought the support in the SC303 was awesome as well, because in the heel, I didn't have any heel slippage whatsoever. Even though this is a very weirdly cut angle, it almost looks like a slipper, but I didn't have any heel slippage. It's probably just due to the way that they sculpted the heel, plus the slight, very minimal cushion that they put in the heel area. I really don't know how it works. But yeah, I didn't have any heel slippage. Up in the forefoot, I didn't have any side-to-side movement on the footbed, and combine that with just the overall amazing fit of the shoe, you guys are going to be good to go support-wise. The outsole of the shoe does form a lateral outrigger, so on those lateral movements, you don't have any instabilities, and there is also a midfoot shank that runs throughout the shoe for that torsional rigidity and stability. So the SC303 retails for $90, and for $90, I think that this shoe is an amazing performer, and that price is only going to go down because, this isn't going to sell out. This isn't Under Armour's big brand selling shoe. So it's definitely going to go down in price, and when it does, it's going to be even more of a steal. It has pretty much everything you want and nothing that you don't, except for the cushion. As I said before, it doesn't have as much impact protection like you would expect Micro G to have. It's definitely on the firmer side of Micro G, which does give you that good cord feel and responsiveness, but it just lacks that impact protection, which I personally wanted in the shoe, but it is what it is. And you know, for 90 bucks, this is an awesome performer. And if you all wanted to pick up a pair, I would say go for it. You won't be disappointed, except maybe in the aesthetics, because it's not the best looking shoe. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Also smash that thumbs up button for me, it really does help me out. While you guys are at it, check out this video on my left and on my right, and that's pretty much it. Till next time, peace.